Hello again and welcome back to the card mat. And I'm going to show you 3 different ways of doing torn and restored. I do say 3 different ways. The first 2 are basically the same but a little bit different. First one, completely impromptu. Spectator is allowed to cut the packet, shuffle the packet, anything they want. As long as they are happy, they then pass you the packet back. You then do a double lift. Bink, bink, turn it over. You've gone and picked the 2 of clubs. Do us a favour, write your name across there. So they'll write the name on the card. You'll give it a couple of seconds to dry. You'll do a double lift and turn it over. You'll take the top card off. You will fold it in half without them seeing the face, because obviously it's not their card, it was the one which was on the top. You fold their card in half. You'll straighten it up and you'll fold it in half that way, again without them seeing the face. And then you straighten the card up and you will rip the card in half, again without them seeing what the card actually is. Hopefully you can't. Put that part onto the back of that one, turn it sideways, rip that in half, put that on the back of that one, then dispose of them into a hinder wallet, burn them, anything you want. Hinder wallet's probably the best. Throw it into one side of that. Do a little bit of magic, and check the hinder wallet, and wow, it's empty. Why? Because you've opened the other side. And then you can show their card is still on the top of the packet, or in the middle of the packet if you've done a slight little cut, or if anywhere else if you've decided to palm it off. There's one way. Another way, and it does look more convincing, is exactly the same thing. A spectator shuffles the packet, their card is the second one. You'll do a double lift, bink bink, and turn it over. They will sign the card. You will put the pen back into your pocket. You'll put the packet down, keeping hold of the double. Have it facing them, they can see their card as you start folding it over. But when you do, turn it towards yourself, because you're going to have little flaps sticking out, because it's 2 cards, so it's going to get little steps on it. So when you're folding it over, bring it that way and have it on that kind of an angle so they can't see the back of it, as you give it a really good crease. Now when you open it up, you're only going to open up the top face, so the one off the top card, the one which isn't signed. Don't forget their ones in there. Fold that up, again they can't see. Turn your hand and fold that in half, again without them seeing what's going on. You got your big messy bit over on this side, or the other side if you prefer to do it that way. Fold it over, give it a nice good crease, and this time when you're opening it up, you're going to take all the cards across this way, so it's under your thumb as you open up. So you got 3 squares unoccupied, 1 square occupied. Change your grip, so you got hold of it up here with your thumb holding onto that card in position as you start ripping the card. Now they've just seen it was their card. Reposition your hand if you need to as you rip down the bottom. They've just seen it was their card from the front. Put that piece on the back to hide any discrepancies. Turn your hand over so you got the block over this side, or the other way if you prefer. Rip that bit off and put them onto the top. Now you very quickly are just going to stick that into your hand while you just put that onto there, push it back, catch it into a finger palm, and then you're going to push the full card, leaving the pieces in your hand out, and just give it a little spin around. So you got to hold it like that with all the open edges at the top. Your hand, you'll then go, I'll just get the pen a minute because it's a magic pen. You'll drop the pieces of card into your pocket as you pull the pen out and you're all clean. Magic little tap. Open the card up towards yourself to build the suspense. They've just seen the card now restored. And then you can show it's actually their signed card. That's the second one. The third one is very risky and it's only works basically on people you know pretty well, because you're going to be using a duplicate card. Yeah, and this is a pack of waste cards, shall we say. I've got another 2 of clubs. No, I haven't got a 2 of clubs. I'll use 2 4s of clubs. You'd have a duplicate card. Now say you're going to do this on John. It's nice to know how John normally writes his name, so that's kind of how close you've got to be. But if you said to John, write your name on there, how would he do it? Would he do it capitals? Would he sign it? Or say sign your name across there? You've got an idea how he signs his name. So John signs across there like that, and it doesn't even look like it says John. Well, he hasn't signed it, you've signed it for him, right? That's why you have an idea what he looks like. Have that card on top of the other card. Have it on top of the packet. Loads of false cuts, false shuffles, whatever you want to do, as long as you keep them on the top. Cards you've got to, again, you'll do a double lift, is that one. Do us a favour, John. Sign your name across the front of that card. So John signs his name across the front of that card. You waste a bit of time now waiting for the ink to dry and chit chat to them. And then you do a double lift and turn it over, and then you carry on chit chatting because you want a bit of time misdirection, because when you show this card and it doesn't look exactly the same as that card, they're not going to be too much the wiser, right? Because that's the one that you signed, don't forget. You go, right, so we'll take your card, yeah, and they'll quick flash, they can see the card they signed, they can see their signature, and then you can go, and we'll take this, and you can now clearly show that it is this card getting folded up, because they're getting quick glimpses of the insides. And then they can see that, yeah, there's the card with the signature on, because they can see squiggle. They can't see it all, but they can see squiggle. As you rip it up completely, then do the exact same thing, hinder wallet or burn it or whatever you want, and again you produce the actual card that they've signed however you would like to. But there we go, the basics of 3 nice ways of doing a signed, torn and restored, which I do hope you enjoyed and you can get away with doing at least one of them. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.